disconnect. There's such a large disconnect between what is being taught in the grassroots at clubs around the country by coaches who maybe have not studied the modern game, with what is happening, the disconnect between what you see that the pros are doing on the professional tours, and I think that disconnect shouldn't be so severe, and that basically I agree with coaches who are teaching young kids more like the way pros play. Now, one caveat is you can't teach kids exactly the same as adult pros, because the difference in physical development is quite large. So there has to be some modifications and adjustments for young children, because their bodies are still growing. They haven't fully matured physically, and that's very important. So I think there has to be, that's an important asterisk when you're training young kids, technically, especially technically, that you can't force them into all of the angles and positions that an adult can do, because it may lead to an injury, and the kids with their young bodies are still developing, so you have to be a little bit careful. But in general, I have to say that young kids can be taught the way you see most of the top pros playing nowadays, especially the next generation of top pros. Try to look at the younger pros coming up, the Casper Ruuds, the Carlos Alcarazes. Look at the next gen players and their techniques, and then that will give you a glimpse of what the future holds. And try to teach the kids more like that. Just basically, you try to look at the modern technique, next generation technique, the way the top pros are doing it, and you try to, with some small modifications, you try to teach that in a systematic way, in a responsible way, to young children.